Good morning. This is Doc J.P. Um, Hopefully you'll finish watching this video and you would like and subscribe to my channel. I have a mission. Wasn't mine. Wasn't something that I chose. This morning I got an email saying that 59% of 18-year-olds leave church. Be 59% of teenagers leave church by the time they're 18. Let me get that right. Which really, really touched on to my heart this morning. I was brought up in a country that is so full of hate, yet we call ourselves a Christian nation. I'm talking about America. I was born into the segregated South. I have experienced Jim Crow. I lived through riots. I lived through peaceful protests where police put rifles in my face. As a young woman, I began to study various religions so that I could find some peace. I also left church. By the time I was 10 years old, I don't want no parts of it. Why? Because what people said, and what they did was two different things. The Bible talks about the corruption of the human heart. And the human heart is the problem. What do I mean by that? Why did the people that come to this nation hate the Indians? It was straight up greed. Why did the people that came to this nation decide to enslave black people? It was straight up greed. Why did many immigrants, the white immigrants, come to America? Well, because they got ran out of their own countries, probably due to greed, but it definitely was mistreatment. See, the Bible clearly says, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. If you treat people with contempt and disrespect, that's what you're going to get back. So, as a teenager, I watched it. I watched those people who claimed that they were going to teach me about God, sexually harass and molest and abuse their positions. They abuse wives. They abuse children. They sexually harassed me, my cousins. There was rape and incest going on in the churches, and black churches, white churches. You know, as Americans, we sit in judgment on the Muslims and how they treat their women, but they openly abuse in certain countries, while in America, it's hidden, it's not opened. And then we wonder why our teenagers want to leave the church. What do you think?
Because of lack of understanding. Because basically they're seeing what the adults are doing, so they feel like, why should I come if you out there doing the same thing I'm doing?
When in my first book, Woman Whole and Complete in Herself, I interviewed some young folk, young men. And you know they said similar to me. Now, What they said was, well, I sold dope to that pastor. I had other ones said, well, I gave girls to him. Uh, I've had other folks tell me about, you know, the pastor having homosexual relations. So the bottom line is, who and how do we get a breakthrough? How do we get a breakthrough? Now, God had me write on your face, exposing demonic activity. But if you so deeply involved in the activity, you ain't gonna read the book.
True.
If you are having adulterous relationships, if you think there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and we have gotten to that place in the world where there's an indifference toward doing good. It's like, I don't need to do that. I can do whatever I want. There's an indifference. So what do? This battle is not natural. We have been outgunned. We look at the media every night. Everybody's got assault weapons. So, which means we're in a society where guns are given out, bullets, death is an everyday occurrence. It's worse than the Wild Wild West because now they are absolutely selling online flame throwing electronic dogs. So a flame throwing electronic dog, which can shoot 35 feet, there's absolutely no need for anyone to have something like that. So, which means that embracing demonic activity is the everyday life. Yet, the world will criticize Haiti for rebelling and using whatever they could to get their freedom. But at the same time, sorry, the camera's off balance. They will criticize Haiti for using whatever methods they could to get their freedom. But at the same time, America, which is supposed to be a melting pot, is talking about building walls. Okay. Berlin had a wall. Did it do any good?
No.
Mm-mm. It created more hate, more division, more animosity. It didn't do any good. The Great Wall of China is they have seemed to use that for whatever. I don't know a whole lot about that one. But I do know that we do have a wall at the border. And what is it for? What is that border doing other than creating more hate and more division? The guns that are being sold in Mexico are being created by American companies. So if America is creating weapons, giving it to Mexico, where they are terrorizing the people, where they run into America, sound like a vicious cycle to me. What about you?
I agree.
I mean, you can't send out evil and expect good to be the result. It's not going to happen. Clearly, you're going to reap what you're sowing. So all of these people at the border, why are they at the border? America is not a nation that is sending out love. It is a nation that is sending out hatred. Why? Why are all of these leaders sending out hatred? Nobody is trying to be a positive example to their citizens, to their communities. It's all about power. It's all about control. When that is not what the God of Abraham God didn't tell him to go and dominate the world. You know, not he didn't say go take away everybody's will, take away everybody's freedom, take away everybody's right to live, right to exist. God didn't do that. Man has done that. And now man has created so much toxicity in the atmosphere, in the ground, in the air, land, sea, water, name it. The elements of the earth are so toxic that humans will die. If there is not a God, every human on this planet will die. Because if it's not the evil in the heart, the toxic that the heart is toxic, the land is toxic, everything is toxic. Right now, we need that song. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. We need that song. We need that. We need, God says, the greatest love, the greatest commandment is love. We need it now more than ever. Because if we do not embrace the commandments of love as a human race, this race will not exist. So we all better pray that there is a God, or else there will be no humans on this planet. At this rate of toxicity, there will be no humans left on this planet. People have so much hate in their heart, and they don't even know why. They don't know how it got there. They've been raised to just kill. Get some assault weapons, kill. Just kill what you don't like. Just murder what you don't like. That's what the Klan did. That's what Nazi Germany did. That is what has been done for ever since we've been on this planet by one group of people or another. And now the average day person, our nation hung Saddam Hussein for weapons of mass destruction that he didn't have. But yet we're selling. Everyday people got tanks. Everyday people got hand grenades. They got assault weapons. They got flame-throwing dogs. And we hung Putin. We have a president that overthrew the government, and don't nobody see nothing wrong with none of that. America, beware, because darkness is on you. And if you don't come out of it, then you are setting your children up and their children for a non-existing life on this planet. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter if you white. It don't matter if you black, brown. It doesn't matter. Hate is destroying this planet. Not race, not even money. It is hate and lust for power. When you can't have power, then you hate. When you got power, you still hating and you still greedy. It's destroying the earth. This is Dr. J.P. Like and subscribe to my channel and get it right. Get it right. Because the world needs now is love. So you need to transform, renew, change. You gotta change. You don't know how? Start with prayer. It don't end there, but it's the place to start. Like and subscribe to my channel. Have a blessed day.